Hi, in today's video I want to show you how to turn nursery style tree into the beginnings of a bonsai. So what we have here is Japanese maple. It's a Katsura. Gives you a really good spring colour. So what we're going to do is first of all tip it out of the pot. Put down here. Next of all we're going to take our root rake and we'll gently remove a lot of the soil from around it. This teases the roots apart, gives you an idea of what you have to work with. Nice loose soil there, so you should have a good root ball. You can feel the good root, you feel the roots in it now. And before doing this, I previously watered it earlier today. So you just keep at the roots, just keep raking them out. Gently up around the tree trunk and all the main roots that we can see. That's nice. Now from what I can make out, we have some good main lead roots here, a lot of the fibrous roots as well. So what I want to do is just tease those out. Get them as evenly placed out as we can. Okay, now, can you see the main roots? Okay, now these aren't the ones which feed the tree, the long roots aren't, the long thick ones. It's these small little hair roots. These are the ones which actually feed the tree. So what I can do is I can trim this one back. So I'll just get our sectors or our scissors and just trim those back. In time they'll probably be removed because there's better roots further down. Now for such a large tree you can see has very few roots, but when I'm going to plant it into its pot, I'm going to tease them out and get them spreading out like that. It should give it a nice flat root ball and something that we'll be able to work with when we take it out of its pot in a little while, probably in a year or so. Yeah, so this main taproot there, I'm just going to trim that off. Take this off here. Now, as you can see, we have a good long trunk line. Nice, some nice branching, so we'll be able to take these down. Take this off. This top growth, I'm probably going to trim it right back because I don't want to put too much of a strain on the root ball, which I've just trimmed off now. But what I am going to do is, because I want the trunk to thicken up more, I have to put it into a larger pot. And in true Blue Peter style, here's one I prepared earlier. Wasn't kidding when I said it was going to be bigger, did I? Right, so I make a nice hollow in it. Big enough for the root ball, deep enough for the root ball. Make sure the bottom of it's nice and flat. Now what I need to do is put the root ball in, nice and flat. I need to splay out the roots like a spider web. Just firm that in. And this is what we're going to do for the moment. Now, it's going to remain in here probably for a year or two so that I have a good root ball system set up. But as it does, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the top growth trimmed back. So with that in mind, I'm going to start now. So what I'll do is start to trim. Now with maples, what you have to do is you have to trim between nodes, because it will, if you trim it here, it'll die all the way down. So what you do is you trim it halfway and it dies back down to the next node. If you trim it back down too far, you're in jeopardy of losing a full branch. So what we'll do is we're going to just trim it here. What I want is a nice shape, but I don't want to do too much to it just now, because I don't want to put too much stress on the tree. I'll remove the dead branches, the small little weedy branches, so you can see where it's going to start getting a good shape to it. You know, branches which are too long, you just trim it, and trim it between nodes, between two sets of nodes, because it'll drop the branch right back to the next one. It'll actually die back to the next node. So you have to sometimes just have faith in what you're doing. You know, it's like everything else. Practice will make perfect. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's very nice. I'm going to keep that. What I'll do is I'll take the weaker branch out so the growth will go into the stronger branch. Now, all I have to do is seal up these cuts, water it in, and just leave it for a while. So you can go out, you can buy your little stock plants now, because you have to think 2-3 years ahead what you want it to look like. Hope that helped. Talk to you in the next video. Have a good time.